Hello and welcome to Module 3 of CSIT 155, Social Media for Business. And in this module, we are going to be going over developing your personal brand, content creation, the app Canva, and at the very end, check-ins, discussions, and assignments. So starting off with developing your personal brand, the learning objectives for this lecture is to define what a personal brand is, write a clear personal brand statement, create consistent messaging across social platforms, evaluate real examples of strong personal brands, build or improve your own online presence. So your personal brand is a marketing strategy focused on the most important product, which is you. It's your reputation and the combination of your personal attributes that differentiate you from your peers. It's what people say about you when you're not in the room. You already have a brand, whether you control it or not. So here's an example screenshot of an Instagram, one of my clients, when they made the announcement that I will be their marketing director, and all the replies and engagement that went with it. Here's a little bit more, a couple more screenshots of the engagement that went with that post. So why does this matter in business? It builds trust and relatability. It helps you stand out from competitors. It makes you more memorable and searchable online, and it opens doors for more opportunities such as freelance, jobs, and collaborations. Here's a screenshot of my website, the front page, Janovic Communications. Developing your personal brand. So how do you do this? Step 1, identify your target audience. Determine where you want to work. What kind of job do you want to have? Which industry do you want to work in? Research a desired role on a career job site. Read some of the descriptions and determine the skill sets, experience, and type of candidate that hiring managers are looking for. So my target audience are running brands and race directors, so everything is running related on my website here and on my social media pages. Step 2, determining your vision and purpose. Where do you want to see yourself in a few months or a few years? What are you doing? What have you accomplished? What changes do you need to make to be where you want to be? So I set goals quarterly for myself, and I look back and reevaluate those goals and pivot if needed. Step 3, determine your values. Values can include things like balance, agility, calmness, challenge, decisiveness, perseverance, drive, honesty, integrity, pragmatism, sensitivity, structure, teamwork, sharing, and vitality. Step 4, determine your passions. Your passions were what intrigue and motivate you, determining how you want to spend your time. What makes you get out of bed early on a Saturday morning? What is it that gets you talking enthusiastically with your family and friends? What do you enjoy doing most? So my passion is ultra running and trail running. So I developed a marketing agency that works only with race directors and running brands. I also started a run club, and I teach marketing, something else I'm passionate about. So I love waking up Monday morning at 5:30 a.m., getting my workout in, and then getting straight to work in the office. I actually enjoy it. I don't dread Monday mornings. Step 5, determining your goals. Your goals are specific objectives that you would like to achieve. They are projections of what you want to accomplish so you can create an action plan to achieve them. What are your goals for the next 5 years or 10 years? The more specific you are, the better chance you have of success. Step 6, determine your brand attributes. Your personal brand attributes are the words you would use to define your personality or the value that you offer. What are some adjectives that your family and friends would use to describe you? So step 7, determine your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, otherwise known as a SWOT analysis. Step 8, determine your competition. What differentiates you from your competition? Research your competition online and see what they offer. Step 9, identify 3 words that best describe you or a personal tagline. So when it came to determining your competition, when I first started my Janovic Communications, I knew that right away I couldn't work with just running brands and race directors, so I needed to gain experience. So I worked with small businesses and nonprofits through all industries, and I learned very quickly of what industries I wanted to work with and what industries I did not want to work with. What set me aside from my competitors was my drive, my experience, and my education. I had one client say that they chose me over the other company because I had a master's in business administration. So little things like that to differentiate you. I also went back to school recently and I got a certificate at the University of San Diego in nonprofit management so that when my nonprofit clients are choosing someone to work with, I have that to show, hey, I don't not only have a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, but I also have a certificate specifically in the nonprofit space. Personal tagline, mine is commit, don't quit, or let's get social. I have two. Defining your brand. So your brand, voice, and personality. Are you funny, serious, bold, supportive, edgy? How would you speak to your audience if you were texting them? Pick your brand keywords. Choose 3 to 5 words that reflect your personal brand. Adventurous, curious, empowering, chill, minimalist, confident, creative, direct, bold. I love to be sarcastic and witty in all my running social media posts. I think it creates a lot of engagement, and that's just kind of who I am in person as well. So if you know anything about ultra running and CrossFit, it's a big joke of which one is harder. So of course I have to post our sarcastic reels like if running ultras was easy, it'd be called CrossFit. And there was a lot of engagement on this post. I really stirred the pot here. You can click on this link and it'll direct you to the video so you can watch it. So building your professional brand online. Use LinkedIn. That's what it's there for. It's a professional platform. Do regular audits and updates of your account. Be sure to have a professional profile picture, cover photo, headline, and a filled out experience section. Start building now your recommendations, testimonials, and accomplishment sections. Have your professors, your teachers, your fellow students, maybe mentors, advisors, start giving you recommendations and testimonials, and put all your accomplishments in there. Put all your school accomplishments, your internships, maybe a major project you worked on. Facebook, Instagram, and X. Be consistent with regular status updates, even if it's just 2 times a week. It's better to be consistent at 2 times a week than to post 10 times a week only for a few weeks and then not post at all for months. Share interesting content and opinions about industry-related topics with quality images. Engage in professional discussions, but be careful with controversial topics. Social media etiquette. Use different accounts for professional and personal communications. Be respectful and nice. Don't react too quickly. Always spell check. Use hashtags strategically. Don't spam your followers' feeds. Don't tag or post pictures and videos of people without permission, especially children. Don't post anything you would not want your coworkers, potential employer, or client to see. Even if you have private accounts, it doesn't matter. There are still ways that it is going to be on the internet. People can screenshot stuff, not a problem. People can hack into accounts. It's super easy to do. All right, moving on to content creation. Tools to build your brand. So Canva is a super easy and free tool. There's free for students, there's teacher discounts, there's nonprofit discounts, super easy to use. It keeps getting better and better every year, full of lots of templates and stock photography. Linktree, personal websites, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. Google yourself. What do you see? When was the last time you Googled yourself? Do you see things on Google that you want to see, don't want to see, or is it safe? Always check and be careful of where you are on the internet. Here's an example of I recently Googled my name. So I come up on Instagram, a podcast I was on, my LinkedIn, and Rate My Professors, which I have great ratings if anyone wants to take a look at that. Content formats. Not everything has to be a selfie or a video. Types of content you can create can be photos, your face, your work, behind the scenes, graphics with quotes, tips, memes that you can create in Canva or other apps, Reels or TikTok, which we call short form videos, stories, which can be polls, quick updates, countdowns, carousels, step-by-steps, tips, visual storytelling. What makes good content? It's clear, it's relatable, it adds value, it teaches, inspires, entertains, or connects. It reflects your voice and personality. Don't create content for algorithms, create it for humans and people. Here's a screenshot of a post I did. You can click on this and it'll go to the link. This is just kind of reached out to my client, or not clients, to audience about you can read it here about being Latina in the Masters running division. There's not many of us. It's a very small amount running ultras and setting fastest known times, or FKTs. Got a lot of engagement on that one, and it was relatable. It was clear, and it reflected my voice and personality, and it was content for humans. Caption writing made easy. Great captions follow this formula. Hook, value, CTA. CTA stands for call to action. So a hook would be, here's what nobody tells you about. Value would be, share your experience, story, or tips. CTA, have you tried this? Drop your favorite, follow for more. Here's a post you can click on. This is a reel. If you sign up, I will too, is the most dangerous type of friendship. This is me and my friend running the Moab 240 endurance run. And yes, that's 240 miles. Oh, this was actually one of my posts that went viral. I have 2 posts that actually went viral on my account, and this is one of them. Show, don't just tell. It's clear, it's relatable. Again, I'm just reiterating this. It adds value, it reflects your voice and personality. Don't create content for algorithms, create it for humans. So here is another post that you can click on, and it shows and explains how you have to take dirt naps when you run 100 and 200 mile races. The photos are pretty cool, so I encourage you to click on that. Again, a lot of engagement because it was relatable. All right, Canva is an app, the free app I was talking about, and we're going to be doing an assignment on this. So why use Canva? Well, it's free. There are optional pro features. I do pay for the pro account because I use it every day for clients and teaching and for myself. Easy drag and drop design tool, perfect for non-designers. Templates for every social platform, helps you create consistent, professional looking visuals. Here's some examples here. This is kind of what the platform looks like. You can create brand kits for each of your clients or brands. You can create teams if you have a whole marketing team or graphic design team. You can create folders. So I have folders for every client. Templates, discover, learn. This is just kind of some different things here. Here are some more examples of just different graphics. It can specifically make Facebook headers, Twitter headers, to size, so that's pretty nice. It does all the sizing for you. So you can create Instagram, Facebook posts, stories and reels, covers, LinkedIn banners, logos, business cards, YouTube thumbnails, infographics, pitch decks, and so much more. There's so much that you can create in Canva. Here's some examples of categories: presentations, flyers, really easy to use. So you can set up a brand kit for Instagram, Facebook post, upload your logo if you have one. You can pick your brand fonts, colors, save them to apply across all your posts. If you need to generate color palettes, here is a free website here that you can click on to do that. And it creates the palettes in here for you, and the brand kit's pretty easy to use. Canva design tips for beginners. Keep it simple, 1 to 2 fonts per post. Leave white space, don't overcrowd it. Use contrast for readability. Light text on dark or vice versa. Align everything. Canva's grid lines help. Add your handle or logo to stay consistent. Common Canva mistakes to avoid: too much text. Oh, I see this all the time. When you're posting on social media, the text should be in the caption or the copy, not in the graphic that's being posted. You want to grab attention with the image. Inconsistent styles every time, ignoring alignment and spacing, low quality images, make sure your images are always high quality, and forgetting to save or organize your designs. So they have lots of tutorials here: Canva for Education, getting started with Canva, and designing with Canva. These are just a few of the tutorials. There's so many of them. So your assignments for Module 3, Check-in 3, Bucket List, Discussion 2, Personal Branding, Assignment 2, you guessed it, Canva Project, and Quiz 2 on Branding. Like I've always said at every lecture, if you have any questions or concerns, please email me. Otherwise, come to my office hours, and I hope you have a great week.